Romans chapter 12, starting at verse 17. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. Now this lesson is off my last lesson, speaking about not treating your parents like shit and understanding in the spirit how you're supposed to act, even according with your parents, okay? This lesson I'm going to go into in general, man, okay? How you're supposed to act in general. The scriptures talk about heaping coals on people's heads, man. And you have to really understand what that means. Turn the other cheek. What does that mean? And if you understand what this means, you can live more wisely in this truth, man, because demons are going to come at you. So you got to be able to understand that this is a war in the mind, okay? So let's read this again. Romans 12:17. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lies in you, live peaceably with all men. Right, man. As much as life in you. Meaning you have to be able to control yourself, man. Okay? Deal with situations in your life wisely. Look how many people in the world die every day. Okay? Even people you may know. All because they couldn't do this. That's a fact, man. Because they didn't have the wisdom to deal with the situations, man. They made it worse and worse because of anger, okay? And because they couldn't rule their own spirit. One thing you learn in this truth as you grow is how to rule your own spirit. You know the truth. You understand the secrets and the mysteries, okay? This is a gift that we got. So you got to roll the right way dealing with this gift, okay? Verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says Yahweh by Shai. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. And that's what you got to learn. So you know about Babylon being destroyed, Esau going into slavery, also the other nations going into slavery. Okay, we're going to bash him back of the head. You know all the juicy part of this book, okay? But this part you have to learn how to do, man, because you're still breathing and you still got to deal with people in everyday life, okay? So it's written to do what? Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good, heaping coals of fire on their heads, right? Think about that, man. What does that mean? You don't have to react to what they do. They're going to do what they're going to do. But do what you know is right. Guard your spirit, okay? Always go back to the scriptures on how to deal with situations. Be wise, okay? People are going to anger you, man. Now, you're going to fall short at this at times, but, you know, we all got room to get better, man. Because you catch yourself when you're getting overly mad and you're allowing other people to dictate what you do. That's not good, man. That's not a wise action. Okay, a wise way of thinking, all right? From there, let's go to Proverbs chapter 25, starting at verse 21. If thine enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. It's saying the same thing here. For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord shall reward thee. Okay, so this one, it talks about the reward at the end of this scripture. Okay, here a little, there a little, man. You get more fullness of what that's talking about. So there is a reward for doing that, man. So Yahweh Shai look down from heaven along with the angels, man, that are watching over you. And they see how you dealing with matters wisely, man. Okay. That goes over good with Yahweh Shai when you're doing that. Because you're basically saying this. I know what this person in front of me is doing, or people that want to be in my life are doing, talking bad about me, whatever they're doing, right? Offending me. But I trust you, Yahweh Shai, to deal with them, man. I know vengeance is yours. I'm not going to avenge myself. Okay, I'm still going to do good by people. I'm still going to keep my integrity, keep my mercy. All right, let's read that again. For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord shall reward thee. So that is a righteous thing to deal with situations righteously and not allowing them to dictate what you do with your emotions because you're mad. Okay? So think about that in your life. Surely you can look back and see where you failed at that. Got to fix it. Okay, from there, let's go to Luke chapter 6, starting at verse 27. But I say unto you, which hear, love your enemies and do good to them which hate you. Verse 28. Bless them that curse you and pray for them which despitefully use you. Right, man. Okay? There's nothing wrong with being in the spirit of having mercy and just letting it slide. Let it go. Okay? Focus on yourself. Make sure you're doing the right thing, man. That's what it's about, man. You got to work out your own salvation, man. These people are going to be crazy. They're going to get worse. They're going to wax worse. They're going to do worse things. Don't worry about that shit. Worry about your relationship, your personal relationship between you and your Yahweh Shema Shai, and work on that. And you have to understand while you're working on that, Satan is going to do all kinds of things and bring people your way to distract you, to piss you off, all kinds of things. But remember these scriptures I'm reading, man. You do not have to be upset on that level. You know the mysteries, man. You blessed. Don't forget that. The scriptures talk about that, man. Remembering that. Okay, when they persecute you wrongly, different things, you're blessed, man. Your family turn and gets you. You're blessed. Your mother and father turn and gets you. Don't matter. You got the treasure, man. Just fear the Lord. That's all. Okay? Let's end it on this. Let's go to Matthew chapter 5. Let's start at verse 38. You have heard that it have been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, that you resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. What does that mean, man? Literally, let him slap you and turn the other cheek and let him slap you? It's talking about let him have it, man. Let him do what he gonna do. Okay? That's what it means, man. He gonna do what he gonna do, or she gonna do what she gonna do. Whoever it is on the other side, being evil and being wicked towards you. But you continue to do good. You continue to pray. You continue to fast, read, okay? Do the Lord's will. Glorify Yahweh Shema Shai on the earth. And let them do what they're going to do, man. That's what it means, man. You're not stopping them. You're not avenging yourself, basically, okay? And that could be many, many situations, man. Diverse situations on this earth, man, okay? If you carry this wisdom that is being spoken about in these scriptures, man, woo, that's a big deal, man. That puts you on a level to be able to maintain yourself like that, because these people will piss you the hell off. Okay. We all know that, man. They will make you very angry. But like I said, as you grow in this truth more and more and more, you learn how to deal with it, man. It's hard to deal with it right away. Same way with your parents, man. On my last lesson, when you first get into the truth, it's hard to deal with what you're learning. You're so excited, you start realizing what evil really is. And you see your parents and they being evil towards you, thinking you're crazy. You're a Muslim. What are you doing? You're in a cult. And it pisses you off, man. And you can't really handle it like you're supposed to according to the scriptures. But you being the truth for years, now you can handle it, man. You can deal with them to a certain extent, okay, without feeling a type of way. Because you already know the deal, man. So it takes experience, experience as a teacher to really understand this concept and the benefit it will have in your everyday life. So with that, I hope you were edified. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kadash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to your Achamat that is doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.